I now saw that it was Foot Locker now is the latest big brand to drop Kanye West merchandise. Forbes dropped him from the billionaires list. Spotify chief Daniel Ek branded his rants awful, but would not pull his music. He was dropped by CAA, Balenciaga, Gap. There's a few other. I mean, apparently there's a lot, and it all started when he had his remarks on social media, and he had the tweet where he said DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, and there is a lot. And then I mentioned the Adidas thing, and now his shoes with Adidas, actually they're seeing like what, a 40% price increase because of it now on a lot of the resale stuff. And Def Jam, which has copyright to a lot of his recordings from 2002 to 2016, they condemned his statements, but they have not removed his recordings though. They haven't asked for a remove. They haven't done anything like that. So there's a lot of stuff here, because it wasn't just those comments. He also said some other stuff. Some people are arguing that he's like playing 4D chess. Is he? How do you play chess with some? I mean, I don't understand his comments though, where he's like DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Like, why specifically Jewish people? Madame Tussauds dropped his. They took out his wax figure. They even took that out. I mean, I'm trying to look at this because I know, first off, I don't know why he felt the need to say what he said. I really don't. Why did the Jewish aspect come up into it? Where did that come from? Do you know? Because you're like...
I was talking with somebody about this last night, and he had made his comments about Hollywood, how they control, your speech, essentially. If you're an artist, if you're somebody who is, I guess, considered a representative of some sort of company that Hollywood is using to put out entertainment or whatever, then your speech is essentially... And
his argument is that it's only... that Hollywood is entirely run by Jewish people? Is that his argument?
Well, no, not entirely by Jewish people, but that they'll cancel you if you don't say the right thing. And what's happening is they're proving his point. So I think that's what some people are coming up with the 4D chess thing, I think. I personally don't think he's playing 4D chess.
I don't think he is either.
But I think that the people are getting that impression based on the fact that he said that if you don't toe the line, they're going to cancel you. Here he is not towing the line, and they're canceling him. So it's like, okay.
I think there's not towing the line and then also not saying that you're going to go on.
No, I agree. No one says he's elegant in his speech.
That's not even elegant speech, though.
But I think that there are some of what he was saying was misinterpreted to be anti-Semitic, as opposed to him just shedding light on what actually is.
I don't know. So, I think that there's a fine line between shedding light and then saying that. Yeah, I mean, when he...
DEFCON 3 on Jews,
yeah,
right.
And when he said the Jewish media blocked me out, he seems to be intimating that all of the media is run by Jewish people. And that would be playing into that trope, which is bigoted.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like, if he's playing 4D chess, then why would he compromise himself by...
That's like me predicting exactly that if I slap the butt of a leopard, it's going to maul me to death. And it's like, okay, let me slap, and then I get mauled to death, and like, look, it proved my point.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's not 4D
chess. I mean,
chess.
what did he think that was gonna happen? I also think too that this, I think that this whole thing, there's a lot of I think there's a lot of there's some political people that are around him that I think, and I see this happen on the conservative side too. People are very eager to hitch their wagons to someone that they think is someone that's famous and someone that's in Hollywood, because there's so little representation for conservatives in Hollywood or even libertarians in Hollywood. And so they want to hitch their wagon to someone, anybody who shows them any kind of, consideration. And then I think that he's in a bad spot in his life. And there's a lot of stuff going on with him. And I think that there's a lot of people around him that may not be doing him a good service.